Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Here comes Marquez Stevenson now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Young wasting no time, right to the air. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Miles Sanders' first carry of the game. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. We'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Here is Young. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing a wrench into the works. He certainly did.
Yeah, he did everything he could there trying to pick up some positive yardage, and he did, but not enough. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Partner, have you ever heard the story of Icarus in mythology? That's the guy who flew too close to the sun and had his wings melted. That was our guy right there. He keeps pressing it and pressing it. Finally, on that throw, he paid the price with that turnover.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. 4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And back deep, Deontay Johnson. .49-yard punt. 5 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
On 2nd and inches, Young. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. But he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Young to throw it. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's second down. We're scoreless after 1. Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Young to throw it. Quick completion here to Johnson. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Young working out of the gun. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
Now Young on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Inside handoff, Henry. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jeremy Chin, so dangerous wherever he's at on the field, and that time he gets in there for the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw is on target to Likely. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Flowers. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. Here's Jackson. That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there at 22. So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Running from the gun with Henry. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Henry. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, and we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. Well, both teams kind of feeling each other out here. Now after 3 drives, we have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns instead of field goals. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
Takes it at the 7. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you figure, Charles, they have enough time here in the first half, more than a minute, to put a drive together, at least get them in position to try a field goal.
Yeah, they've got all 3 timeouts at their disposal, so I'm actually thinking...
He's got him in! again, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 33 yards that time. Young. Dancing to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Young. And he'll just get rid of it.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Young on third down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Young from the shotgun. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Again, it's Young. That is caught at the 7. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now here's Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Deontay Johnson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He finds his man complete. It's Flowers. So we come upon halftime intermission. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. From the 10. And able to get this out to the 25. The Raven offense set to start this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Completes it to Aguilar. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Play action. Now Jackson. crossing route he finds likely. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. And that'll be incomplete.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Flushed out right. That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And Jackson going to have the 1st down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. The defensive coordinators love that. You got a cornerback willing to stick his nose in there, come up on run support, and stop that pop pass dead in its tracks.
And, partner, one good thing about trying to defend that play, you should see it coming the whole way. You see the receiver coming in motion in your direction. Nice job eluding the blocker, making the play behind the line of scrimmage, but an even better job studying the play before you have to try and defend it in a game. I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Camus Cruz-Hill getting in there and taking him down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Young. On the slant, this is Chark. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Johnson, the man in motion right. Young looks to throw on 1st down. That's once again complete to Chark. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Running right, here's Sanders. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. Now it's 3rd down and inches. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. That one goes for 8 yards. First down, Young. And out of bounds right around the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Young. Over the middle, it's complete. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Justin Madubuike working his way to the quarterback that time. 1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
Touchdown! DJ Chark, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none, because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. From the 6. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. A shotgun handoff to Henry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Jackson. Flush to his right. And he's going to have a 1st down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. A nice pickup there, 10 yards. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Henry. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry. 22 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. All square now at 13-all as he sends this one away. Stevenson now, he's going to bring this out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Slot man moves right. Young to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Here's Young. Able to find Thielen. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
They got the completion. Now, they probably had 2 plays called in the huddle, so they've got to get to the line of scrimmage, get set, and run their fourth down play.
Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he's on to punt for Carolina. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Ravens will take over. Jackson. Pass complete. It's likely. And he's going to pick up a first down here as that clock continues to run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing. Jackson. No hesitation. Goes right back to Likely. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Only needing 2 yards on second down. Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now a first carry for their fullback. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 3 seconds to go, if it's good, we're off to overtime. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner. So the Panthers going to get the football first here in overtime as the kick is away. Takes it at the 7. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. I cannot imagine how these players and coaches feel, Charles. My palms sweating up here in the booth now as we go to the third drive of overtime. And as we know from here on out, any points win this football game.
I'll throw you a towel as well, partner. I've got one for myself, but let's face it, our nerves, our pressure, nothing compared to what's going on that field. Both of the field goal kickers active here early. Can one of them become the hero and end this thing?
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Now Young rolling to his right. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Now the first throw in overtime for Young. Steps away to his left. Here's Johnson with a reception. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's a gain of 35.
Well, that certainly changes things here because they're in field goal range already, but a field goal, that's not what they're looking for now, not after that big play right here in overtime.
Young now. And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack. That time, finally, a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and pick up 10 to 15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. It's intercepted. That'll seal it. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. So a win here for the Panthers, and it was their quarter.
Did a little bit of everything, didn't he? He had